So I remember in 2004, we just came back to Los Angeles from Boston.
Right.
And during that time, it was a strange season for the both of us. 2004, 2005, we started a youth group called Impact. How did it happen, Annie?
We plugged ourselves into a church and we started reaching out to young people. And that youth group started growing. And with the encouragement of Pastor Tong from River of Life Christian Church in San Jose, it became a church the following year.
Well, speaking of Pastor Tong, this is what I always remember and what I always talked about. I think that was 2005. There was a River of Life conference, annual conference in San Jose. And I remember the two of us, we rented a 15-seater minivan, and you drove an 8-seater minivan. So we drove up to San Jose with about 20 young people.
Yep.
And I remember the very first night as we were worshiping, I was on the floor, kneeling down, worshiping the Lord. And I felt at that moment, I said to God, I said, God, if you don't give me an answer, I'm not coming back to Los Angeles. So during that moment, I was praying, I was crying, and somebody actually walked up to me and lay a hand on me and pray, say, you are called to be Joshua. Be strong and courageous and go do what God's called you to do. And at that moment, I was praying and I feel like the Lord was telling me to be like Joshua. So this guy came and confirmed what I was praying about. The next day, I saw Pastor Tong, and I remember Pastor Tong got me to his office. He asked me, what do you want? And I said, I don't know. He said, do you need money? I said, I don't know. And he said, do you need a pastor? I said, I don't know. Then what do you want? And I said, well, I don't know what I need or what I want. That's why I'm here. So I remember very clearly, Pastor Tong said, in the River of Life Church Network, there's no church that started out with a bunch of middle schoolers and high schoolers. So he said to me, and as long as I live, I will never forget. He said, why don't you guys go ahead and do it? Start a church with a bunch of high schoolers, middle schoolers. If you guys make it, great. But if you don't make it, you're just an experiment. Now go ahead, try it out. So I remember when I walked out of Pastor Tong's office, that was a 5-minute chat. I came out of his office and I saw a bunch of young people sitting over there eating bento, eating lunch boxes. And I said, we're becoming a church. It's called Impact. And every young kid sitting on the floor, they were screaming, shouting, they were cheering.
So we kind of bump into this journey from a place of, I don't know. But one thing we knew was we have our heart's desire to serve the Lord.
And during that moment, we wanted to create a family. I think that's really important, a spiritual family for these high schoolers, middle schoolers, and coming together, fellowship, learn about God. We didn't know what a church is supposed to be like. We didn't know how to do church. But one thing that we knew was we want to do family and how to walk together as a family. I think that's the journey that we're in, and we're still experimenting. So I welcome you to join on this wonderful journey and experiment it together. God bless you.